Make at the beginning. Ladies, gentlemen, and oh shit, everything else in between. Welcome to the ERS Championship, the European Racing Series with the GT3 at Spa-Francorchamps. This beautiful cars, of course, a beautiful track boot, of course, a rainy Spa-Francorchamps as it's still not autumn. Yeah, it's still spring, so it rains quite a lot. Everywhere else in Europe, most importantly in Belgium. So a little bit of realism added to the race as well. I will be your commentator for tonight. My name is Bitslam, and here we go. Starting off qualifying, 15 minutes of qualifying in the vet. A total of a lot of cars that we have. 30, 33 I maybe saw, if I'm right. That's quite a huge grid for my standards as well. But yeah, we will do it somehow, and I hope we will get some of the best racing we will ever see. If I can find any lifetime mix, I would be beside myself because I don't seem like these work. Yeah, great, they done. So, without lifetime mix, don't know anyone here. If anyone is on the stream, welcome. I hope you slow down. Maybe we'll have some fun on the track with all of these cars going around. Just quite intense, of course. Matteo Lanier in the Ferrari 488 GT3 spinning at the bus stop again right before the circuit, and I think I will take him on a flying lap. So let's go with Mr. Matteo himself going into last source, going down in the first gear in the middle of the corner, up second down to going a little king that has no name, then up a little king. Right now, that's a luge. Now going into the Rayon complex. Almost not keeping on track. 5th gear in the west. Actually, some balls. How you see, oh, it's very slippery as you see the BMW in front, very slow. Could look like being waved as well. 5th gear, 6th gear on the Camel straight. Breaking into Lecombe. The first Lecombe, at least 2nd gear. That's what you should do. Go somewhere up the 3rd if it's not raining, if it's dry. Then go through the last section of Lecombe into Brussels, this downhill corner. A lot of crashes can happen here as well. Downhill braking in the rain as well, very hard to do. So, congrats if someone just doesn't crash up there at all. Now into the speaker's corner, no name or something else. This corner has a lot of names, but the 9th corner on the track, then going into double cuff of Wuhan known as well. Again, breaking downhill for all of these 3 in a row. Also in this very slippery weather, you can see him just trying to balance the car on the track. It's very hard with the Ferrari, if I'm right. If you don't have setup, definitely. Into 2nd gear, into La Fagne. From La Fagne, this little chicane complex, I would say, really good. Really hard as well with some into the first corner of Stavelot, no, which is, we got that name, but now going into Stavelot, this right-hander that you could take in 4th gear and try 3rd in the wet, also trying to keep it on track with curbs. Don't seem to be much of help around here, Now fifth gear coming up Blanchimon. Now trying to get as much entry as you can. Just send it down. Blanchimon with high dive with scar. You don't even have to slow down or anything. And now you're braking for a little bit indent of bust off the first one, then into the second one. And that was your lap of Spa-Francorchamps with Matteo Lenoir in going into the second place. Wow, very good by Matteo. 2:32.165. What a time. Well done. So that was Matteo's lap. I don't know the guy that's first, if I can find him, which will be fun. Third, and Ukraine. I don't know if he's Ukrainian, let's be real. 2:32.44. That's a Lexus on the road. Actually, on the grass, you should not be there. It's not good. Fine, that's Gavin, Nick, Tobias. Here we have the driver from the Czech Republic, and here we have Maxim Komyazuk. That's definitely Ukrainian. 2 minutes 31 seconds, 8.845 in Austin Martin Vintage V8. It's a really good time. Made by that one guy, who is now second with the Porsche taking back domination as Max Verstappen said once, and I cannot quote it directly because I don't know if I can swear or not. It's going to rain, and that means that Ferrari can mess up more strategies. So we will see, even with GT car essentially having two tires, try and bet. We'll see what can happen. I'm going to try to find my stream. I want to communicate with you through chat. Hello guys. If you want to type something into the chat, I will try to respond as much as I can. With, I don't know, a lot of things can happen on this track. It's bad, it's unpredictable. It's 7 kilometers long. It's enormous. The biggest track on the F1 calendar by actually pretty lot, if I'm right. But here we have top 1. Palker in the Ferrari, Barnett in the Porsche, and if I'm right, it should be the 911. Here I actually have the number 1 driver, Ethan Faulkner, the 67 Ferrari, G31.385. Maybe you have a real good setup. Hunter, I don't know why it has to rain. Maybe because it's trying to get more realistic, how I said. I don't know, especially, but yeah. Let's see if it will actually rain for the race. I kind of hope so. It will bring more chaos, more racing maybe. So racing in the rain, more interesting. So yeah, we will see, Hunter, what it develops. Hello Hunter. You wish a good race. I hope for everyone. And Timothy Pala, who is? I don't know. The Falcon going into the pit lane. 5 minutes of quali left to go. Let's try if I hear Timothy Pala. I don't know. In the Honda NSX Evo GT3 coming now into 14th place. Also, you can see quite a bit of Czech flag on that car. If you see red, red, blue, and white, actually with Goodyear, Orlen, and Nutrien, it looks almost identical to the Czech flag, with maybe the accent of colors being quite different. Me being Czech myself, I maybe will be a little bit biased with Maciej Barnard being second for Herbert Motorsport 73 Porsche 911 GT3. Now going out of the pit lane is third Kobayashi put it up the second again, trying to do as much as he can and squeeze the most that he can. Also having, I want to say, 5 cars in top 5 is very cool. Unfortunately, we don't have that. We'd have to have BMW. We have a Ferrari, Aston Martin, Porsche, Honda, a Ferrari again. It's quite an interesting grid. Don't have a lot to say about that. We will maybe look more at the cars, maybe some custom liveries if they have loaded. They should be. And I will move this because now I see how dumb it is on the stream. Or let's just... Here we go. That should be better. And look, so much better. Yeah. Oh wait, Yannick was... I heard of that. Isn't that... I think Yardier or someone has something like that? I heard of Yannick Motorsport. Here. It's a real racing team. Formula 3000, TCR, Hyundai and uphill climbing and just TCR again. It's really cool. An actual team being here. It's really cool. So here we are looking at the Honda NSX of Vladimir behind Timothy Palav, who is 17, with Vladimir being 18. Yeah. Oh, Quinted Dragon. That's a name I will not remember. In 10th place, the Aston Martin again, V8, a very popular car on the grid. As I see, a Honda is very popular. You can see. Oh, you can't see, but still. Kobayashi winning up the first place with the #1 car. Really well done by him. Let's maybe look at... Oh, Hansco. This is the name I remember from somewhere. Still don't know where. I will figure out the race. We have Herbert Motorsport, Timothy from Yannick Motorsport, Ethan from Distinct.gg, and #1 car, if I can find him. Doesn't seem I can. Are you in the pit? I've gone around the whole track, haven't I? Yeah, so we'll follow the #2 driver. It's Ethan Faulkner. Or Faulkner, sorry. Who is, yeah. Kobayashi is in the pits. Ethan Faulkner from Distinct.gg. I guess that's a big name as well. I don't know. I don't concentrate in the teams anymore. But a new name for me, that's sure. You can see all the wet spots on the gravel trap, but no puddles on the track, which is really good for now. So it seems like it's not raining that much, and the rain is getting better and better. Still better than Spa 2020, if I'm right, that's it. So, almost keeping on the track limits even. Be careful for those. Track limits will be a crucial part of this race, if I'm right. 30 seconds to go. Here you can see down to, I don't know. Down to the track again. Oh, down, yeah, down to OV a little bit. Pretty cool. And if we will continue on, also Spa having the longest pit lane in the game. Where I don't have it measured, but yeah, come on, Hunter, race. I would definitely say to you, race. And have more fun than watch the stream. Actually watch the stream as well, but... Train race, the qualifying is now ending. We have maximum race time 2 minutes and 8 seconds. 7, And you get the idea. So we have Kamiyazuk in the Aston Martin Vantage V8 at first place with the number 1. Seems like someone is playing on Max Verstappen right here. Actually, for the Porsche, it might be painful if you don't have a setup, but Maki Barnat is core in the Porsche. So Hunter, try it. If you have a setup, definitely try it. If you don't, then throw it out. It can be pain, but still, sometimes pain is better than glory. I don't know why I'm saying that, but so yeah, the end of qualifying is near very fast. We have final couple of cars on track. So far in even. Let's look at the other guys. Here can go Cheyenne. It's again the guys from the Netherlands that have the hardest names for me to pronounce. Thank you, Netherlands. Now going around first part of Bashman, now into the Bashman curve, trying to take as much space as he needs to just send it in there. Does it very well done. And just now into the bus stop chicane and not into the pits, finishing the lap. That's what you want to see. We have 35 cars on the grid, with Canton being the only car that is not in the same class as the others, which I don't know why that is, but fine. Otherwise, session has ended, and hopefully we'll see a very exciting race. That's a lot of cars. God. Still mesmerized by the amount. And we will start in the rain.
Watch out for curbs and exit. With the brake
Look at his speed. 35 car grid. With a start in Blashmon. Just look it like this. This is huge. One of the biggest grids I have ever seen personally on racing. Or while commentating all of these races. I think at least one pit window will be open because it's a 1 hour race. 35 drivers lined up on the grid. 50 seconds till the session starts. And I hope hell is not about to break loose. Of course, coming up down a rouge up Radion is not the best feed with you being in the middle of the path. That's definitely not what you want to have. So we'll see. Of course, GT3 is most popular in this game. One of the only actually things you can race in this game as well. So 5 seconds till session starts, and we are going to see carnage, or I hope not. We'll move a little bit up. Neil Bullion in LNR. I remember that team. Hello guys. And one whole beginning lap is about to start if I'm right. One whole warm-up lap. This is going to be huge. At least the grid will get enough spread so that they don't all buckle up down at Ovish, Radion and Kemo. There you can see. I don't want to say monsters, but just it's a huge grid. Also almost having troubles just to go through the beginning of the lap. Yeah, I think it's the best thing, but yeah. Let's see what kind of racing it will produce. Let's hope something interesting. Let's have a little bit of break between cars line up at the bus stop chicane. As you can see, AC is not the most realistic game when it comes to these warm-up laps. Let's now get back to all the view that we like. Let's go back to the helicopter, get to the chopper, and here I'll pick the car number 18. I think that's the most in the middle of the grid we can be, which his literal translation of his last name is Sunday, so Tobias Sunday. But now, let's see. The flag will go green in a little bit. Let's see what kind of crazy racing we can see here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Green light, give
And
it all you can.
here we go, the green light is out, everywhere we go. We get started, all the grid bunches up together, as you can see, Tobias in the middle of everything, get bumped from the behind. Now up Oru has the inside, into Radion has the inside as well. Everything going really smoothly right now. And a lot of people bunch up together. Tobias actually been alone behind him, a battle for 19, actually 20 place in front of him, a little battle and more battles up front. Tobias somehow gaining. I don't know what the positions are doing. I hope you real now. Tobias getting up the inside. That's not a BMW. That was an Aston Martin. Up Nicolas Brillion. Now with Gotterman right beside him in Brussels, going side by side. It's very cornered. There was a little bit of a crash, so at least I wasn't that quite of wrong. Yeah, but let's see if anything more interesting happens in Wuhan. I saw a lot of people actually going wide. Here you go. We are following the white car of Tobias, now going in a 13th actually, moving up a lot of places. Now diving on the inside of Cotterman. Actually outside, I'm so sorry. In Lafine, coming down with the racing, trying to race more, and I will go more up front. Oh, that's Vladiville, spinning out a little bit, getting a little bit of bump from Lou Guccialo, I don't know the full name. Paul Venture just having the best of his luck right now, being in 6th place. With the Eleanor team actually capturing space, and I don't know if there are more fun into Blashimonde. This little group of people, where is the top 5? That's my question. That's one boy out of the group, landed down and out. And here you have the leading group with Maxime Komiazik in 1st place, 1st lap, Ethan 2nd, Mathieu 3rd, Oleg 4th, Matteo 5th. Paul now going in 6th position, and let's see if we can see any major battles right behind him for this very race. Vladimir will try and actually battle up more positions than he wants to, and maybe try that like that 4th of Reisenhauer in the Rouge Radion complex, maybe on the Camel straight. I think that will be his best bet. Now gather as much speed as you can. Flick it. Rouge. Radion 1, Radion 2. Up the Camel King. Up this little straight into the Camel King. Position himself very well onto the Camel straight, and he's really far away. So no move can be done right there. Let's see. Prime position is DP Racing actually to Qual Dragon very close to each other, both of these drivers, but I don't think Bilbao can shake up right here. Ethan having the fastest lap of 3:01.97. We'll look back, that's Rodriguez going into the longest pit lane of here, and that's from 28 down. A lot of people are going into the pit lane. Very interesting. Let's go back. Let's look car number 28. Somewhere, yeah, up Rouge, Radion, sorry. Spinning out. Here we have a battle for 25th, Neil Bullion and Polanco. The Porsche and the Aston Martin. Of course, the Aston Martin looking so much better. God. White flag being waved, that means the slow car is ahead. We'll see who the slow car is. Now they're down the inside of Polanco. A really clean move by Niall Bullion. That's how we love to see it. Now the Aston Martins will try and battle each other out. We'll see if they catch up sometime in the future. Matteo Linoa, when I first got with him, he was 2nd, slammed it up. Really great run in quali. Doesn't seem that works out real well. 1 hour to go. We are moving somewhere. The 22, Marin Cotterman, and 21 of Massive Miza, both the BMW's M1 GT3, right behind each other, and both not having that much damage and doing really well. Timothy Pala, a favorite for JJRT Honda, with Timothy actually racing for a real life motorsport organization with a really good battle actually going in front of him. I'm sorry, Timothy. Marco Taccini going round the inside of Tobias Sontag. Where did you come from? Why are you so low? No wait, that's not Tobias. Where is Tobias? That is Tobias. Now almost going side by side into our rooms. There you can see a Ferrari going from the pit lane down there. You can see other cars. Timothy trying and trying to have a little bit more speed. And now for the camel straight, almost 4 wide. That's a clear overtake by there. I think it's Stevens. Yeah, George Stevens in 18th place, Timothy trying to overtake him from 19th, maybe trying a little more positions. Doesn't seem like it's quite right. So yeah, let's see if we can find more people. Like Marco Taccini and I think it's Armin. It is Armin. Armin Scholler. That's good. Now in the Brussels, in the speaker's corner, no name or something else. I don't remember. Just Schöne Armin. Others go into the car and they're too far away for. Actually, Marco is too far away to make a move. Oh, but that's Armin spinning out. That's the danger of the wet weather. Still burning down, as you can see. Right behind them, George Stevens overtook Timothy Pala. No, actually he did not. But Timothy is catching up. George Stevens, maybe we can see a little overtake for maybe points. I don't know. I haven't been told the point standards for this series yet. I don't know if anyone wants to DM me. I will be gladly accept it and would love that. So let's go. B-Venture on 6th place. And actually there might be no pit stop this first, so we will see if anything happens. When I was looking out, George Stevens got overtaken by Timothy Pala somehow. Now there's this large gap ahead of them, with Gugliago in 7th place having a 10-second penalty. I guess that's for fun. Oh, that's slippery, mate. George, be careful. This track is slippery. Marian Koderman in the BMW somehow somehow got 2 Ferraris in between of him and Meza. They're good, a little well defeated. Actually, more than 3. More than 2. 3 Ferraris for the Ferrari. Oh, actually, I didn't know that. Nick Parks and Hagen Kleiser. You are American, mate? Oh, I wouldn't say. Hagen Kleiser and Taccini? Nick Park, I'm sorry. And Taccini right behind them. Taccini trying to get a little overtake on the park. Nothing happened there. Mr. Park still keeps sitting in front. Taccini will try to put him into the back. That's again the spinning blue. I'm blue. I'm not colorblind. I'm sorry. Yellow Ferrari. Oh, it's not a Ferrari. It's a Lexus. No Lexus. I'm not telling that. There's no Lexus here. And that's again spinning out with right guys having a little tackle with them, and that's just a stand down the inside. That's how we do it. Marco just shows how it's done in one form. Really great overtake by Marco. There we go next. Who can we see next? Close race somewhere off top would be very nice. Doesn't seem like I will get that with the grid being spread out. Pretty. It's Manuel. Manuel Blanca, good to know. Vlad will go into 24th place. After start, he started in the top 10. Now in 24th, that's sad. But welcome to racing. Stop and go penalty for 31st. I'm not even trying to pronounce that name. Also the only Lamborghini in this race having a pretty stop and go. It's Lingvik Lauritsen. And I somehow did it. Oh, here's a ball of places. It's a large ball of places. Goddamn. That's one of them spinning out. Thank you. I don't know who that was. Armin gaining position from that. A lot of people actually gaining position from that. Oh, that was Nicolas Bouillon? No, Lenoir. No, not sure. right now, but George Stevens and Koreman will try to take it on, going side by side. As I say that, George Stevens just breezes through, maybe a setup really good for his car. And here we go, the BMW maybe trying to have a little bit more grip of Orange. Seems like it definitely with the Porsche going wide, but still keeping the position and still in front, but losing time now on the Camel Straight. An easy path for the BMW. Right now, I see. No, I'm sorry. Armin Schürrle and Nicholas right behind him, both overtaking themselves. On Nick Parks going really slowly. What has happened there? I guess that we won't know. These bunch of guys are still together quite in the back. Now Manuel Blanco and is that who I think it is? No, it's not. Yeah, a little footage of Timothy for Honda. Not a lot happening on track right now. The guys settled in their paces and maybe trying to have as much fun as they can. Of course, I would love to see any of you guys type in the chat because that would be my biggest pleasure to answer some of your questions if you have some. Ethan still having the fastest lap after all this time. That means he has a really good setup. The grid mixed up a little bit already. Some of the back markers already gone, and Ethan actually catching up to Maxim with me not noticing that. I'm so sorry. But the battle for the lead is on a little bit. We'll see whether Maxim or Ethan can bubble up and who can be the one that finishes in first. Still, we only had around around 15 minutes of the race. Nicholas Bouillon picking up the 15-second penalty. I guess maybe for a crash, maybe for something else. Not sure. But these two guys are pretty close to each other. So let's see if any great battles will come up from two of them. Back, Mathieu is just vibing all as well. That actually applies for a lot of guys. With me looking for a big group. With Hagan in the Porsche. Again, maybe we'll be overtaken by a Honda of Tobias Sonntag, which Hagan is pretty much going down like a sack of bricks for now if he just keeps this pace up. Seems like Tobias has a little bit more speed. Now going down in Wuhan, breaking a little bit on the curve, losing a bit of traction. That loses you quite a lot of time. So I don't think I advise for you to doing that. So yeah. We'll see. If anything great happens on track. It's just this little back being bunched up together. It's oh. Blue flags are a thing here. And Matteo no 5-second time penalty. Nicholas Brulin, as I said, 15-second time penalty. I don't think that's very helpful on this track. That's a giant cut by Matteo. And Nick Park just has easy 18th place and will continue on in that one place. And in peace, let's hope. 25 moved up into 15th position. Tobias went up a few positions. I think same applies for Timothy. Again, I don't know where he started actually, so I cannot tell. But again, he is going to be caught by Tobias. Tobias getting really near right now. Again, on onto the camel straight, from the camel straight into Lacombe. As you can see, Marco trying to attack this Porsche of Kian into Lacombe's. Now trying to a little switch back. Not that that's not working for him. Trying a little different technique. Maybe that will work. It actually works. Getting on the inside into Brussels, downhill braking, also braking really well. Keeping the inside, and there goes Takini into 11th place, with the two Porsches now being separated only by some seconds and not in place. Tobias will try to get a move on. I see a crash back there. George Stevens in the wall. Very unfortunate for the British driver. And I hope maybe we will not. Here, Ruben Rodriguez Prieto and Davide Clanton will maybe have a little bit of a fight. Let's hope they do. Don't think they will though, unfortunately for me. Let's look a little bit more. This group actually got spread out quite a lot. It's pretty sad. Javier still chasing Hagan, which is, that's quite amazing. But yeah, let's see if those two can actually predict or make any, how to say it, good race. Doesn't seem like there's a bit window as well, so bid whenever you want. The strategies might differ if there is even a time for a pit, which would be great to know. Yeah. Tobias trying to get closer and closer to Hagen Kleiser, with Kleiser having a 5-second penalty, so if he ended right now, he would still be in front of him. Trying to maybe look on the inside. No, he's too far away, so nothing that can happen there. But yeah, we'll see if anything interesting. Tobias a little bit wide of Radion, the Camel King, and not far away. Let's find maybe a ball that's more worth watching. Matteo gains slowly. Ethan is still. Wait! He missed the ball for the lead. Maxime in second place with Ethan. Someone getting in the first. There must have been a mistake by Maxime. There's no way that Ethan would just fly past. Which seems like Ethan actually has the pace, now being in front by quite a big mile of Maxime. So yeah, we'll see. So, otherwise, if anything interesting happens, then we'll know. Ethan having really good lines through La Sauce, now into Oli and into Radion. Having one of the best lines I have ever seen as well. Very well done by him. Let's see, what is you? So, sorry for that. These two guys will maybe try and battle. We will see. I don't think pit stops will happen. Or actually they will. In around 30 minutes time. So, it's not 30 minutes actually. It's in game time. I don't know how in game time works. That's for sure. But we might see the rain and the track just being a little bit wet, so we actually might see a change to the dry tires. That that would be very interesting. There's students in 24 all alone. The flashy one. Let's find someone that's not alone, and that could be Balin. Her lead. Here we have a little fact. Again, I saw that, David. You just cannot flash your light like that. We don't do that here. Yeah. That's a little bit of a cut by M. Filippi on Radion. Now David Canton will try and go around the outside of Camel King, and it has so much more speed. My god. He's so much faster than M. Filippi. I don't know that Filippi. That's Nick Park. Here it is, a back marker. And now I feel like an idiot. But a back marker, oh! Bump it a little bit, Hagen Kleiser, like move out of the way, or you have to, all the time you have to leave the space. Which, I don't think this is the best thing. Oh, that's the Ferrari going down, and that's Armin Schüler, Limne, again, having problems in that one part of the track, maybe actually having problems in the speaker corner. Whoa! That's really dangerous re-entry. And Nick Parks is paying for that dangerous re-entry. This will be investigated. Wow. Come on. Oh, that's disgusting. You guys, learn how to race. Nick Parks slowing down in 22nd. Right before him is Massina Meza in the BMW as well. Two BMWs reunited. Hello, Al. As you just say. Wow. Welcome to the Twitch chat. I don't know. What do you expected here? With cars going around, it's one of my favorite things to see. The track settling down of Matteo and down into the pit lane will lose him a lot of positions. Doesn't seem like he has that much damage. Push. Actually, like, that's actually quite cool, but it would be cooler if I could look from the outside. But of course I can, but doesn't seem like he has that much damage. Let's. Oh. Now you can just see him going through one of the longest pit lanes. He has a drive-through, that's why he's in the pit lane. If there's one track you don't want to get a drive-through on, it's this one, right here. And we have Timothy Pala from Yannick Motorsport and Neo Bullion. Oh, not Neo, I'm so sorry, Neo. And Marion Cutterman with the BMW battling for 14th place. Maybe if even. With 40 minutes to go, time is running out like a little just fast. Doesn't seem like Timothy can actually catch up to him. Just pretty saddening. Me not counting any endurance races or a lot of them. The gap between Ethan and Maxim got so much larger. You can even, it's even visible on the map. That's one way. Whoa! And that's one way to crash out. Ethan and Maxim crashing out. It's the one mistake that you don't want to have. Mathieu Brabant, Barnat, not Brabant, takes it into first position for Herbert Motorsport with the Porsche. Oh, what a mistake! Both Aston Martins, one all crashed up because of the crash that Ethan had, who is now in 14th. You can see Max doesn't have really great steering with this car, but still in front of Ole. We will see if these two can battle out and actually provide really interesting racing. Of course. You can see the similarities between these two Aston Martins. But now Oleg just having the so much more speed because of no damage as well, driving a really clean race. So yeah, what do we say to another? Maxim didn't see Ethan, who is now in 6th, crashing in Eau Rouge, Lando Norris style. Actually, Radion. Sorry for that. But what a spectacular crash by Ethan. Goddamn. I think he has the front spoiler at all. I saw some bits fly away. So that's not the best as well. Now, Loris Gradulov in the car number 21 in the Ferrari as well, just having so much more speed. Going around the inside, just takes the position, even has so much damage. He will now drop like a sack of bricks, actually to a very good time, 227.975. Actually, maybe a better time than quali. I don't know. Maxim already in the pits, now just going down. Ethan will do the same, just go into the pits, the best thing he can do. Going down even 4 positions, now in the 8th, behind Quali Dragon. I'm just going Quali Dragon in Quantin, but anything can happen anywhere. I think that will be the main things. What will happen if Machi makes the big mistakes? He can actually just say bye bye. That is beautiful position. Sorry for that. A little bit tired. Not much. So, Vladimir again, returning to this name. No penalty, trying a pretty good race in 18. Not a lot he can do. Armin Schlimme and Hagen Kaiser. Oh, and Hagen actually going into the pits. With the track just being damn a little drizzle now falling onto the track. And the next 10 minutes, we'll see a very interesting change of weather. Well, maybe some drivers will risk it for the biscuit and go for the one and only right tire. Maybe that's what Maxime and Ethan are doing right now in the pit lane. Dropping like a sack of bricks. Well, Timothy actually having a very good time actually in 13th place. So doing pretty well. But yeah, a little bit cracked front, so he actually bashed into someone. Maybe it was Niall Bullion, what do I know? We will see. That's for sure. So yeah, 35 seconds. 45 minutes left to go. Track, damn, temperature is 20 degrees, that's actually pretty good. Track 24. Not that good anymore. So, very interesting, but we will see a little bit of tactics. Oh, Barnett, Maciej actually having the fastest lap, so doing really well up front. And maybe we'll see some interesting strategies right now. A lot of people in the pit line. Marco Taccini trying to catch FBB Junior, and Aston Martin against the Honda. Very interesting matchup. I would say the Aston Martin is faster on the straights, maybe in the corners. A more preferred car for beginners to drive. That's for sure. So yeah, the latest changes after qualifying. Uh, Very interesting change in the lead. Whoa, Marco came really close, as I said. The Aston Martin having an advantage on the straightaway. Actually, Spa having long straights, but then having very tight corners. So a car like the BMW would be quite advantageous. The Porsche actually one of the best cars for this track. I don't know if it's what, if it's that good, but yeah. Marco will try to do anything to get that 7th position, get more points for him and his team, the FRS Racing team. And yeah, there goes Free Wuhan into La Fane. I'm right, that's how you say pronounce it correctly. Still, could be worse.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
We're halfway there. We are halfway there. And a lot of time left. 32 minutes. Tons of time for the leads to change again. We had it in the first half. Why not have it in the second half? A lot of pit stops will happen now. The raining will stop around 5 p.m. in-game time. Yeah. We'll see how that works out. Tires, maybe fuel is going off for someone, as I see a little bit of people going into the pit lane. I see that two crasheries, as I like to call them now, with, I don't even see where they are. God. Just leave the server? Seems like they did. Oh no, they did not. I see Tomiyazu in 17 and Together was first, even in 26. From first to 26 in just a couple of seconds, one corner. That's all it takes. That's quite weird. But yeah, one mistake and it all falls down. We have maybe a little bell for 6 into it. Oh, 21st driver spinning out in Buhan Buhan and Radian. Yes, Buhan, not Radian. So a little bit slower into left behind than the other corners, which I forgot the name of. So the fastest lap actually for Maxime. I remember the name now. If I can find him on track somewhere over the late rainbow, here he is in 14th, going behind Manuel Polanco. That's maybe why he has the slipstream of the car in front. Might help. What do I know? Again, side by side in Wuhan. Very brave, actually. And Maxim just having so much more speed, so much more power in the car. New tires as well. With the track now being damp and no rain. A racing line will appear in a little bit, and I think we'll see a switch for the racing tire of choice. Yeah, never mind. FB will try and go risk it. Risk it for the biscuit, that's the only thing you can do. For Marian Koderman and god damn it, Ian. Both of them going side by side. Oh my god, Koderman having so much more speed. We're now taking 8th place on the Camel Straight. Why I see yellows, I don't know. I'm quite worried. That's so much more speed for the Camel Straight. I think he just gained more speed through the Irish Gradion complex onto the Camel King. Again, losing a place just like that. And now we'll maybe try and go back if he even wants to. Depends on him. God damn it. Yeah, that's better. So the blue or yellow flag still wave. And I saw it there. That's Eduardo Tripene in 33rd. On the, not on the track, just on the runoff. Not actually being a pain for anyone, but still, flag is being waved. So everyone be careful when you go. A lot of people into the pits. I think the time is now that we switch from damp conditions into dry. For the second half of the race, the field of course getting more spread out and the times getting faster and faster. With Paul Wenner in second for LNR. Oleg Pitsik in first. And I think Matej Barnat already went for the dry tire. Just to risk that. Like having some problems with back markers as I see. Oops. Sorry that happens. Vlad going into the pit lane. A lot of guys. A lot of cars going into the pit lane like right now. And we'll see who stays out and who will try and gain the most positions. Or now belonging to Marion. There you go. That's one way to move up positions. Paul Venture in second in LNR. And Pitzik still in first. Now, no traffic in front of him or behind him for now. A little bit in front of him. But now going into the pit lane, will he go as well? No! Still trying to have more points for himself and Team Balas Ukraine. Let's see who else goes into the pit lane or who doesn't. It's a pretty big gap between second and third. But all of them have to pit at some point at least. So there I see Bell. It is about 426 with Nick Parks and Hagen Kleiser. Someone dropping in 27. Actually matches with his race number. Which is, again, as I said, not natural. Lot now, if I'm right, that's not the back marker. It's number 12. So the blue flags will be waved as well. Still yellows. Someone in Lecom. having a little bit of trouble. There we see it's the Lamborghini. And there you can see here a little dry spot on the track now forming as the track is greasy. There you can see the racing line being raced off. Actually, I don't know how to state that right, but here you can see inside a lot really well. Just this dry line through the wet. So maybe a risk on, yeah, maybe a risk on the dry tires doesn't sound half bad with a little bit of the wet spots right now, as you can see. I would not risk it. I would stay out on the dry, or like it's doing the same thing as I would do. Really smart move. Still try and avoid more. Still, you can see it's really weirdly lined. With other people went onto the wet, I think that's the best thing. So there goes. First place, around and around. With Mate going into fifth. Maybe booting up the dry tire? I don't know if I can even check somehow. I don't think I can. Oh, a little bit of oversteer. Seems like the dry tire is actually on his car. With Maxim actually having tire as well. Look at he have Timothy Palo for Honzik. There you go. Hope you're happy, mates. Hope even if you are in the stream, or I hope that you are in the stream. That's the first place going into the pit lane. One of the LNR boys. The second of the LNR boys going into the pit lane. And a lot of cars will now just filter out. And Mati making one of the best moves if he actually has moved. Oh, you're still here. Good to know. If Mati actually went on to the dry tire, we'll see if, I think it depends on how Rouge and Radion look. It looks dry. Looks very dry. I think this is a straight aim. Just to have dry tires now. How it's set up. Valentin Sergiev actually not having them on, maybe. But let's see. Then I think Mati actually has tires. Quentin's still on the one and only wet tire. We have here a lot of penalties already been served because of the pit lane. 20 minutes to go. And the weather is getting better and better. Track is looking better and better. But no, Hansa, I will not do that. I will not stream. I will not stream just Timmy to the end. But yes, I will give him screen time because of you. So Quinton still keeping himself on track with this questionable choice. If he should have the wet tires. I think everybody should have started on the wet tires. Alright, now we'll go onto the dries. And Quintin, I'm so sorry. Quintin having first place, starting all the way down. Martin working his way up into second, and that's a Czech driver in second place, a French on first. So yeah, see, you can see any racing now going through or on the pit lane. If anyone is racing, really good if they were. They aren't, unfortunately. Oh, that's slightly for him, so that I don't think he actually. There will be a battle here. Felipe still not been in the box, seems like it. Matteo still has his 10 seconds if he somehow didn't get the new one. The dry tires are on. I was correct. The blue flag being waved. Blue flags should not get ignored. Damage on the inside. Whoa! That's. What is that? It's one way to lose the position, mate. Matteo, even just use the advantage of the blue flag, stuck to the back of Matthew Branard, Barnard, and now he's overtaken him. So that was such an easy and free overtake. Wow, what a big brain move. Quentin Dragon into the pit box, slows down, 50 kilometers per hour into the pits. He did very much on the limit there, but that's not what we want to see. And where is he? Our Czech driver of the day, of course, blue flags being a thing. Where are you, Mr. Barnett? Maciej Barnett going down from Blashiman into the bus stop chicane. Yes. Now going for bus stop, the track is still greasy, but grind really fast, which that's what we like to see. Also, you can see this straight been almost dry. The whole, the whole of it actually almost been dry. And Mate, now the leader into pit lane, overtaking him into the first place. Not the thing I imagined, saying that we will have well for first with when we don't, but there's a lot of backmarkers on track. Maybe you can see Manuel Polanco and Marvin Reisenhauer running for 20th place, or I will fulfill the wishes of Honda. You'll get exclusive footage of Timothy Pala because behind him, right behind him, was the race. Where is he? The race winner, I want to say, who is very far away and will get lapped in a good while. So, 15 minutes till the end. Yeah, kind of checks out. He have Timothy in front of him. A back marker? Nope. It's Vladimir, not Vladimir, sorry. In 14th place, so we will see the Honda NSX versus the Honda NSX. Who is faster? The Czech or the German driver? None of them having damage also makes sense from the pit lane. Put us less. Yeah, put us less. My English is not working anymore. Timothy, the fastest lap, 224.202. Fastest lap of all. And, of course, I think the whole session, even quali, because quali was in the rain, so not that fast of times. But Vladimir is getting caught up by Timothy Pala real fast. Timothy proves himself, not the Honda, is really good. Having a sample more for this condition and just drag racing down on the straight into like calm. Having so much more speed. God damn. Yannick Motorsport seems like having a real good race right here with Vlad and Will getting side by side. Now into Brussels, the downhill braking zone. Actually, we've not been from each other. Trying to dive the inside. Does not work for Timothy, but works for Vlad and Will, who goes round the outside of Brussels into the speaker's corner. And Vlad and Will is still up front. Oh, a little mistake at the end of speaker's corner. Now almost getting side by side into double Kosh or Puhan, or I don't know how you want me to say it. Almost side by side. The rear wheels align with the front wheels of the Makpala. Now going into the Lefine. If I'm right, it should be. Hello, Stream Boy. I don't know the calendar. I will check if I actually have it somewhere, which I hope I can. Want to see if any GT3 here announcements, and let's look up more and more if actually I actually may find tracks. No, there are DLC tracks as well. If you want, you can join the league. Just I will put an invite into the chat room for you and join. You're free to join. Timothy Pala overtaken again. Vlad and Will somewhere. I'm helping Streamboy here. That's I hope a really nice overtake that happened since you had eyes on him for a long while. Makes sense. If you cannot afford DLC, don't buy it. I'll just have to do this. Yeah, makes sense that you don't have the DLC. But anyway, send it again. Fine. But there we go. Timothy Pala actually having a large gap anymore, and we are not going to watch him anymore because we'll be in a trance watching this great Czech driver showing his skill off. And now here we have a battle for 24th place, Ruben Rodriguez and who is that? Hagenfleisch battling. Right behind them is a car who is blue flagging them, and will put pretty decent sized gap in between of them, which is pretty sad. WS, the work of gods for Hagen right now. Hagen just running away with that beautiful overtake because of the blue flags. But if we may see, we have leader right now in front of him, which there's no race. Here we have our back at Timothy. Haven't the fastest lap still 221.4. That's one hell of a lap, mate. Better than I could have ever done. And problems that arise on the track are no longer. The grid spread out 8 minutes to go. What a race it has been, but still not the end though. Anything can happen. Let's hope it does not. So, yeah. Anything can happen. Oh wait, a little bit. I will just try and send. Let's see. Yeah. Hunter, could you please share for our boy here, Stream Boy, uh, the Discord, if you would be so helpful. And thank you if you actually do that. And I know you are here, so please listen. Quinton been overtaken by Maxime. A very nice feat. Actually, I might. Oh, I know how to do it. Wait, give me a chance. Let it work. That's great. Come on, please. See these great guys battling for sixth position. Quentin is not trying to give up. These both Aston Martin's V8s going fast as they need to go. Now for Blanchimont, they will go side by side. They will cut. Maxim losing the position, going into sixth. Maybe a little bit of a mistake right there. Not pretty sure, but let's see if anything can happen. Yes, I have it. Here you have the Discord. Sent from gods. Dragon is just running away from Maxim right now. Maxim actually really great recovery from second to 16 to 6th. We have 10 positions with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. I hope we'll see a very interesting race. Or we saw a very interesting race. And now let's just see the last minutes of the race. Hope the quality is good. Sure hope it is. I don't know if we will have interviews. If we don't have interviews, I guess we won't. Yeah, I guess we won't have interviews. It's a great thing to know. But a yellow flag, that's two cars on the side of the track. Let's see the BMW and other BMW. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. It's all Aston Martins. Yeah, Ole with the fastest lap in second in an Aston Martin. So still, maybe actually going up to top 6 is a great achievement considered by a lot of people. Where's the quality on the 360 beam? It should not beam. It's weird. Anyway, race is going on. Just put this number bigger. Oop. The kill stream a little bit. I'm so sorry for that. Now it should run a little better. Actually, it won't. So it will lag a little bit again. Sorry for that. I will not play with it again. That took it more better. Anyways, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The dying stages of the race happening right in front of your eyes. And yeah, for the 7 people that stuck with me on this journey, thank you. The race will still go on. So stay. Let's see the best of racing. What she have here? As far as it's fine. Just dump. Oop. Sorry for that. That should not happen. If I can, I should be allowed. Oh, that's fine. There you go. That's what I wanted. Anyways, Maxim Kamyazu in 6th place, falling down from second, actually from first into second. Then down to around 16th position with a very big crash that happened to Ethan something. I don't remember anymore the last name. With third, Matteo Aglieri. And one of his best races he could have. Nope, we don't want that. The Eleanor into top 5. The guys I know, the Eleanor boys. DP racing deploying some smoke screens. And now that's a battle for 15th position with Lars just taking it and running away with that camera. With that position. And there we go. 15, 14, 13, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The white flag has been deployed. Here we have Marco Daconini and Maxim
The leader has finished
battling
the race.
for 6th and 7th race. Matej Barnat is the winner of your race, and I will just try and Oleg Pichnik second. If the race has ended, I hope it did. Matteo Aglieri in third, crossing the line. His first position cemented. Paul Wetzner, the first LNR boy for Marvin, 17, Matteo, 18, a battle to the line. That's what we like to see. 19th, Armin Fluma having a ton of crashes, at least at the speaker's corner while it was wet. Quentin Dragon provided a really good battle with Maxime, had some great moments during the race. That's him going in 5th position. Giovanni Gomez Rivera from Mexico in 26 in the course. Marco Taccini somehow got away from Maxime. It seems like Maxime's fault. through the bus stop chicane. Here he goes, sees the finish line, chicken frog right in front of his face. That's him cementing sixth position. Maxime from first, the second, the 16th, 7. Really great race by him. No offense. Cementing seventh place. 8th, FBB Junior. Marian Koreman, great racing. Number 9. David Canton, 20. Matteo Filippi having 117 seconds. That's last place. Derek Clerk, 28. 27th, maybe actually. I don't know. Tobias Sunday, Tobias Sontag in 10th position, gliding up front into those places. Timothy Pala in 11 got up from around the finish places into 11th. Very, very great. Kian, 12. Hagan, 20. Nick Parks, 21. Ladville, 13. Manuel Policano is going ham, and I see race control has been busy. Now I can hear the fireworks, of course. Very busy control. And I'm not sure if we are doing interviews.
Green light, green light.
So
Go,
we
go,
just
go.
have. If they don't, I don't think we will do, and I will just sign off. Yeah. And it seems that people will not do interviews. The- So thank you guys for tuning in into the stream. We have seen an amazing race right before our eyes. 15 minutes of quali, 1 hour and 5 minutes of racing. You can see race control was on blast at Spa-Francorchamps with these GT3s. I've been your commentator, Spitzlam, and I hope to see you next time, maybe somewhere else. See ya.